Hey everybody, it's Jasmine, and it's that time of the month again where I share with you guys my hits and misses. I want to say something real quick because I was eating the other day and I was so hungry and then I bit my tongue and so now my tongue is all swollen. So, if I stutter or, my words don't sound as clear, that's probably why. I haven't been trying to talk all day because my tongue just hurts. And so with that being said, I'm going to try and go through these products as quickly as I can, and I'm going to start off with some skincare. So this is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. You guys have probably seen me talk about the other Hydra Boost water gel in some other videos, like before I start my makeup or other hits and misses videos. And this is a serum, so it's going to be a lot more concentrated, and I think that this actually works in really moisturizing my skin, probably more moisturizing than anything that I have, including moisturizers. And so I use this primarily at night, and I think it impacted my skin in a way where I don't feel like I have to go in with moisturizer, even though this is a serum and you're supposed to put moisturizer on top. I feel like I don't have to put on a moisturizer, and so this stuff is highly concentrated, it's affordable, it's at the drugstore, and I already know that I love this line. And I'm also currently trying out the under eye cream, but I can't really give you guys a full review because I haven't been using it as long as this, but so far I love everything from this line. And another serum I want to talk about, this is by Origins. This is the Original Skin Renewal Serum with Willow Herb. A lot of the products I want to talk about are things that I mentioned in my haul video very recently. I think that might have been a month ago. So it kind of gave me enough time to, figure out whether I do love products or not. And so I tried this out, and I primarily use this in the daytime because I think from the online description it says something like it will protect your skin from the environmental stressors, pollutants, all that bad stuff in the air that affects your skin and aging. And so I'm trying this out, and I think it really works. The thing about this though, it is really thick, and so I always have to make sure that it is fully dried down into my skin. The Neutrogena one dries instantly. It's completely water-based, and so I was like, alright, so I'm just gonna pop on a moisturizer on top. If you pop on a moisturizer on top of this while it is still drying, it's going to make your lotion and everything ball up, and I think that is one of the downfalls of this, because sometimes I'm impatient, I'm trying to get out the house, but so far it works really well. When I do use this, I find myself always skipping a primer. And I'm the type of person that always uses primers, but this is thick, so it smooths out the skin and it kind of moisturizes it at the same time. And when I do use my foundation on top of this, I don't see my pores being super enlarged or anything like that. It's almost like I do have a primer on. So this is a really good, multi-benefit product. And I also have some more Origins things that I want to talk about. So this is the Origins Ginzing Energy Boosting Moisturizer, and it says you can use this in the morning and the nighttime, but I primarily use it in the morning just because it really does make my skin look a lot more vibrant and radiant and glowy. And that's so strange because I don't know, it's just sometimes I feel like that's kind of gimmicky, you think that, things that say they're radiant, you're like, am I really radiant? But I feel like with this, it really does waken up my skin, and it smells it's not too citrusy, but you can kind of get that citrusy essence in it, and so it's really nice. And I also really love the Ginseng refreshing face mask to wake up tired skin, and I think this is amazing in the morning because you're tired as hell, and so you always want to look wide awake, very bright. And I think that these two in conjunction just really work out. And I mentioned in my last hit or miss video where I said that I really love using face masks before I do my makeup because I feel like my makeup application looks a lot better. And so when I use this in the morning and then this right after, Tired Who. It just looks so amazing and so nice. This mask really surprised me because, you know, you look at it and you think it looks really thick, but it's actually really liquidy and really light. And so when you apply this all over the skin, you don't need a lot. And so I think that this is gonna go a very long way, and I really do enjoy this mask, and it's something that I've been using how many times per week? I think I might use it 2 or 3 times a week, and it doesn't even look like I use a lot. So I mean, a little bit goes a long way. It's amazing. It wakens up your skin, makes it look radiant, and I can't get enough of that. So while me and Angel were in Disneyland, you know, you have to pack the products that you know work, and so I took the risk of bringing something brand new, and so I brought the Bobbi Brown Skin Nourishing Glow Foundation. I also use this in conjunction with the L'Oreal Pro Matte, but I'm out of that now, so I can't really like show you guys. But this is an amazing foundation, especially like when you mix it with things, because I have to for my case, because it's like a shade and a half darker. And so when I mixed this in with the L'Oreal foundation, I noticed like my foundation literally lasts all day, and my smile lines were not accentuated. You know, my boyfriend is always, I don't know like if he's just shady or if he's just being too honest with me, but he always notices when my smile lines look bad. And I'm just like, girl, give me a break. And so when we were at Disneyland, you know, he told me, wow, like your smile lines don't look bad. So I mean, if this is helping me with my smile lines, then hey, then it's gonna be my favorite, because that's a problem that I have, honestly. And so what I really love about this foundation is that it gives you like this really nice radiance to your skin, but it's not overly glowy, but at the same time it lasts on your skin alone. You know what I mean? Even though it is a shade and a half darker, I can feel like it's giving me that extra boost, and I really don't know how to explain this. I am so sorry, but it is just something that you have to try. You know what I mean? Like, it might be different on you, but it just makes my skin look even, flawless, and it just makes my skin just look good. And that's it. That's all the descriptions I got. Okay, we're moving on. So in my vlog, you probably saw in the beginning where I was talking about my highlight and how it was so popping, and I was like, yes girl. And you know, I've worn this a lot. This is the Jeffree Star Peach Goddess. So my friend Ariana, she was like talking about how she has this highlight, you know, she would Snapchat me Peach Goddess, and I was like, should I get it or should I not? Because whenever I saw this, like, it looks really peachy, and I'm a really yellow undertone person, so I was like, is that gonna look weird on me? And so, you know, when he had his sale, I ended up, you know, purchasing it because I wanted to try it out. You know, you can't really go wrong. The Memorial Day sale, it was like 50% off, so this was like 15. I was like, all right, let's just do it. Let's get it. And so I tried it out, and it is just so different from the Manny MUA highlight. And I would bring that out, but it's very far away from me right now. This formula is so buttery. Like, it is just so buttery, so creamy, and it just gives you that like perfect like I don't, you know, like when you turn your head and all of a sudden it's like shing! Yeah, that's what it gives me, and I just love it. It picks up on the brush so well. I use the Morphe M501, and it just is so beautiful. It lasts a very long time, and then when you put like, I don't know, when you layer it up, it just looks more and more intense, and it just blends so beautifully into the skin. It is not chunky, and it's that perfect in between like a cream and a powder. So it's just that really nice formula, and I really, really enjoy that. I want to talk about the Colourpop Heavy Hitter Pressed Powder Palette, and this is an amazing palette. This has literally all my favorite shades. It has this really nice matte cream. Can't live without that. It has a really nice metallic champagne gold. It has a really nice warm mid-tone, warm. crease shade, and then it has a really nice terracotta matte shade down there. And I think that this is the perfect palette. Like, honestly, I could wear these colors all day, every day, 24/7. And what I really love about the pressed powders is that they are way better than a lot of high-end shadows. And I have a lot of palettes, and it's pretty hard to impress me. I know my boyfriend's little sister tells me that I'm picky with makeup, but honestly, like, if I'm not gonna fall in love with a lot of the shadows, then why am I gonna buy the palette? You know what I mean? Like, if the formula isn't going to stay on my eyes, then why am I gonna use it? You see what I'm saying? And so I love this palette because it's affordable. You can actually use all these shades for your whole face, and I don't know, it's just amazing. I enjoy it a lot. And you know, if I am going to be completely honest, like, the formula of these are way better than Too Faced shadows. And that's all I got. That's really all I got. I think that these are a lot more pigmented, blendable, and they're affordable. The next palette I want to talk about is from Sigma. This is their Warm Neutrals palette. I am so excited to tell you guys that I'm now an affiliate for Sigma. I'm so excited because, like, I have been literally waiting so long for, like, I don't know, to just buy something off Sigma, because I was very late to get my debit card. I got my debit card like a few months ago, so I mean, I wasn't like really able to like buy things online. And you know, growing up, you know, I saw beauty influencers like talk about Sigma, and I remember them talking about like this palette and like how, you know, this one had like the Sigma like stampings in it, and I was like, girl, that's really nice. And then, you know, for them to send me this and like some other goodies, I was like, holy crap. And so I have definitely been putting this to the test, and I've been putting it in the works for like a week and a half, and I've been seeing how this really, you know, compares to all my other palettes. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. It's a very basic palette, and you know, when I first saw this, I wasn't like completely wowed about it, but at the same time, I don't really have a palette that looks like this. It's very basic, but you know, it is literally an everyday palette. And so I want to give you guys a quick rundown on this palette. And so far I've created 5 different looks, and I have a pretty good like review on all the shadows, because they're not what you think they are, because online they look very different. And so I want to talk about this first shade right here. This is a really nice baby pink. You can use this to set your eyelid, you can use this into your transition, and I use it as both, honestly, and it's really pretty. I use this shade the most. Like, on some of these shades, I've already completely erased the Sigma stamping in it. So you guys know I've been using this a lot. This matte shade, matte cream shade, that's like my favorite. I can't live without it. This one right here is a taupe shade, and it has like a slight bit of shimmer, but you know, you can put it on your crease, you can put it on your lid. It's not gonna be like a super sheen to it. It's like that subtle, you know, I'm still here kind of sheen. And this one is a plum taupe. It's a little bit cool tone, which is really weird because this is called the Warm Neutrals. But nonetheless, it really works. I would really recommend this as like the one shadow look. You know how like you can apply this into your crease, on the lid, and just make it look really smoky. It looks really nice like that. This shade right here, I don't know if I moved the palette, you can see it has like kind of like a green tint to it. This is better in my opinion for a face highlight. I put it on my cheeks right before I talked about the palette, and it just gives me like that really nice bright glow. So compared to this side, this side, this. Yeah, so it's really blinding, but on the lid, I feel like you do have to have some type of base for it to stick onto if you want it to last all day, because I feel like the shimmers in here will kind of like go with the wind. And, you know, that's why I feel like it's better as a face highlight, and it really does work. This one is probably like my favorite for transition. It's a really nice mid-tone warm brown. This one right here is really nice plum. You can see in like the pan up close that it has shimmer, but it is fairly matte. And I think that is the case with this one up here as well. I'll get into that later. This one right here, I have it on my eyelid. I don't know what it looks like now, but it is just a really nice like champagne shimmer. Not too shimmery, but not too like subtle. It's just that really nice in-between shade where you can use it into your inner corners without it being like too much. And I just feel like this palette is just amazing for basic everyday, you know what I mean? This one is a little bit more cool tone than this transition shade right here, but amazing just to deepen it up just a little bit because it is more cool tone and adds more of a shadow. This one right here is a little bit darker. It's like that mauve baby pink, and I use this into my crease. And then this one is a really nice what kind of pink is this? This is like a rosy pink. Yeah, this is definitely a rosy pink. It has some shimmer in it. This is probably like my favorite formulation of shimmer in the palette other than this one right here. It just stays on your eyes for a really long time. And then finally down here, this is a really nice dark matte espresso brown, but in the pan you can see it kind of has like some gold and green shimmers in it, but when you blend it out and when it's all said and done, it is a matte brown. And I really like this palette. Like I said, everyday use, and you know, it is $40, so not that bad. Not that bad. For 12 shades, that's pretty good. Next thing that I have is a Super Shock shadow in the color Sequin. Literally, I used this almost all month until I've been like honing in on that Sigma palette, but this is literally everything. Look at in that, look at that. That's like Copper Dreams right there. And it is just so soft. If you have never like touched a Super Shock shadow, you better get one. It is just amazing. I'm so glad that Angel picked this color out because this is literally to die for. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It just that's all I can really say. Like, I love it. And I used it every single day when I was at Disneyland. Oh my god. And it literally stayed on my eyes. I'm going to talk about the last few lip items that are my hits. And I want to talk about the NYX Lip Suede. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness, to the other fact that NYX emailed me and asked me if I wanted to be on their PR list. And I was like, yeah. This month has just been so crazy. Like, it's giving me so many opportunities that I never thought would come my way, and I really am just so speechless on like everything that's been happening. And it is just so amazing to me that like brands see my videos and they actually want to contact me, and I think that is just so crazy. It's just so crazy because to me, I'm just like one of you. I'm just like a regular girl who goes to school, who goes to work, and I just do this as a hobby. And then for them to like actually notice me and to actually want to like, you know, give me things to try and, you know, want me to be a part of their team, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. And I cannot say anything more than thank you. And that's just like, I mean, there is more that I could say, but I mean, I don't know how to say it. And I'm just honestly really speechless. So I really do thank like all these brands for, you know, really just changing my life. I just don't know what to say. But I want to talk about the Lip Suede again. This one is in the color Sandstorm. I've been wearing this a lot, and it's the perfect nude for me. It is the perfect nude for me. Yes. Oh, and one thing I didn't bring in here, I wanted to talk about the Smashbox Safe Word lipstick. I'm wearing it on my lips right now, and it's just like the most comfortable like lipstick ever. And I really do want to actually take out all my lipsticks and replace it with Smashbox lipsticks because they feel so amazing. They last on the lips. They feel like nothing on your lips, but your lips don't feel dry, and that's what I love. And so I'm thinking about it. But for the time being, I want to talk about another lipstick. This is by Jeffree Star, their Lip Ammunition in the color Celebrity Skin. I wear this every single day to Disneyland, and it is the perfect nude. Like, like the perfect light nude, I should say, because this is something I can wear like easily without a lip liner and my lips don't look too naked or too bare. One more lipstick I want to talk about is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the color Strip. I swatched it for you right here. I love nudes. But this is such an amazing formula. Angel did let me try like the ultra matte and ultra glossy. But I will talk about that later. This color is actually one of Jackie Ina's favorites, and she's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. And it is just so amazing because it doesn't like fully dry down. And I think that's really amazing, but then at the same time you have to wear like a really good lip liner with this or else it will start to fade in the center of your lips. And I think that is really annoying, but you know, that's how it is. You just have to wear a really good lip liner. I always recommend the BH Cosmetics lip liners. Those are amazing. Bomb.com. And yeah, I think I want to move into my misses. I only have 2 misses for this month. Now, I did tell you guys that I am now a Sigma affiliate, so they did send me some makeup to try. But I wanted to say, like, this really didn't work out for me. It is their Lip Eclipse in the color Rosette. Now, the formula is amazing. No, there's nothing wrong with the formula. The formula is a very glossy, thick texture, very pigmented, like super, super pigmented. Right. Like, very, very nice, very creamy. But this color on me looks weird. Like, this color is not me at all. Like, you look at it, you look at the swatch, like, Jasmine, that's a nude. Like, what you talking about, girl? But translated on the lips, like, it makes me look crazy. Like, I could not pull off a pink lipstick for the life of me. Like, this is like the pink nude. You know what I mean? And, you know, you would expect, like, Jasmine, like, ombre with it, like, do things. But it is so pigmented. Like, if I ombre, like, the outsides of my lips, like, you don't see the lip liner. And I'm just like, oh, God. So, you know, the color didn't work out for me, but the formula is amazing. So, I mean, it is like a hit and miss product for me. I did mention this miss with Angel because he did buy me the Ultra Matte Lip by Colourpop in the color Knotty. It's not necessarily the color that I dislike, but it's the actual formula. And I've tried so many different ways for this to work or to just try and make it work, and it just doesn't work because it gives me extreme butthole mouth. And it is just so bad to the point where, like, I just want to take it off, but it's so long lasting that it's hard to remove. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And not only that, it makes my lips look extremely dry when I know they aren't dry. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know, I want to be hydrated as much as possible. I want my lips to look so luscious, so plump, so full. These make it look like a prune. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but you know, I'm gonna still try, make it work, but so far it's not my cup of tea. I just swatched it for you right here. It's like this really nice baby pink. Alright, you guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys really enjoy. I know I talked about a lot of products, but this month has honestly really blessed me with a lot of opportunity and a lot of fun memories, and going to Disneyland, and you know, being contacted by NYX, by Sigma, being able to try all these things and just knowing that I really love them, and just, I don't know, everything this month was super amazing. And I honestly, like, I don't know, like, I'm just very thankful. I'm just speechless. Like, this is honestly like so amazing, and I really do thank you guys for like taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And you know, it's just been very great. You guys have really encouraged me a lot, and I really do appreciate that. You guys always have my back when I need it, especially like when I'm having those like really bad breakdowns. And so I really owe it all to you guys. You guys have really, you know, made my little empty heart like really full with joy and love, and you know, I love that. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.